All right, y'all. These baby chicks are officially, let's see, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 17 days on the homestead. They have been inside for 17 days. And as you can see, they have really gotten too big to be in this tote. Too big to be in this tote. And we only kept them in this tote because the weather outside was going to be severe for a few days. So we actually could not put them out on the day that we set to put them out, just simply because of the weather. And so now that the weather has passed and they are 17 days on the homestead, see what I'm saying? Let me get over here. See what I'm saying? 17 days on the homestead. And I am cleaning up after them daily, right? Get down from this. Cleaning up after them daily. And because they're getting so big, growing so fast, their waterers are being changed out multiple times a day, and their feeder is being filled up multiple times a day. As a matter of fact, they're almost done with this one. And I literally just put that in there 20 minutes ago. So they're almost completely out of feed in that jar, and I'm going to come back and fill it up again. Well, actually, I have another one. I just swap them out because I don't put both of them in at the same time. I put 2 waterers in. At first, there was 1. I put 2 waterers in together so that I wouldn't have to fill it up so frequently. So now that they have 2 waters, I don't have to come in here and check it quite as often, but I do have to check periodically throughout the day to make sure they constantly have their water, their bedding, changing this stuff out regularly. I'm telling you, I would clean it completely out, and then I would come in the next day and add a layer of wood chips over the top. And then after about 3 days, I have to clean the entire thing out, okay? So you all, they have grown really, really, really fast. So far, we have lost 1 in transit, and we lost 2 so far out of the 3 that I said did not look so good. And no matter what I did, it just wasn't working for him. I thought he was doing better, but he was not. Maybe it was just a brief moment of him doing okay, but really he was not doing well. And so we lost the 2nd out of the 3, and that's the 3rd one right here. This one right here, the itty bitty one right there that I was concerned about, that's the 3rd one right there. So, as you can see, he's the runt of the bunch as well, just like the other ones were. But, I don't know. We'll see. I may end up taking all of them out of here except for that one. Hey, I may take them all. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all of the older ones, the larger ones out, with the exception of that itty bitty one. There he is. With the exception of that itty bitty one, I may leave him in here by himself just to kind of keep watch. Actually, I think it's another one in here, 2 more that's really, really tiny. I think I'm going to leave them in here as well and just let them kind of hang out in here by themselves to have access to as much food and water as they want, with a little bit of apple cider vinegar in the water, in one of the waters, just to make sure that they go ahead and continue to grow healthy without the larger birds dominating the food and the water, because that's exactly what's happening here. They're dominating food and water. It's just a pecking order, right? The stronger ones always eat first. It's just the way it is. So, yeah, you all, that is, and you can see they're agitated because I'm kind of close to them with the camera, but they normally are just freely moving about. Even when I come in and do laundry, they freely move about. They haven't been on heat for over a week. In fact, I think the last update I did the following day, I took the heat away. Just simply because this room was warm and they didn't even want the heat. They would not be under the heat. They would be totally to the opposite side of the tote. They didn't care about the heat at all. So they're not cold. They're not doing that because they're cold. They're doing it because I'm so close to them with this camera and they just not feeling it. So You all, what I'm going to do is, y'all stay tuned for the next video, because I am about to allow them to go outside, inside of the chicken tractor. The chicken tractor is covered, and it does have a tarp on one side and it's open on the other. I'm going to put hay in the bottom of that chicken tractor in one part, and then of course I'm going to put pine shavings where the baby birds are going to be. I'm going to take another tote and turn it on its side and put pine shavings in that tote, so that if they want, it's going to be on its side with pine shavings lining the bottom. And I'll probably have 2 of them out there, and that will allow them to go in the tote for security, because the chicken tractor is rather long. I'm going to move that, y'all. Let me back up. Okay, I'm moving. Because the chicken tractor is rather large, and I want them to still feel safe. And so giving them a little space that they can go tuck into and be safe is what I'm going to do. And because they are so small, and we do have predators here, I'm going to bring the tractor close by the house. Grizzly is pretty much up by this side of the house, whereas Tamu is on the other side. He kind of stays to the back, right? So I'm going to bring them up close by, and that way Grizzly will be around, we'll be around. And of course, we have the cats, but the cats are not going to bother them as long as they stay tucked away in the tractor, okay? So, yeah, so that's just going to be the update on these little birdies for now. I'm probably going to try to get this video out today. These videos are behind schedule, by the way. Today is Saturday, so I'm going to try to get this video and the other video that I showed of the little one. I did a brief update on that little one that didn't make it. So I'm going to try to get those videos out today. And then later today, if we get them out in the tractor, I will film that video and hopefully release it the following day or 2 days or so, like that. Okay. All right, you all. So that's going to do it. I just wanted to give you an update on our birdies. Yes, they have tremendously outgrown this tote, but I was not willing to put them outside with weather being as severe as it was. It just wasn't worth it. You know, I figured that, hey, another few days of being crowded in here alive is better than being outside in that chicken tractor / brooder, even with a heater, in severe weather, dead. So I was not going to take that chance, okay? But now that the weather has cleared up, it's time to get these babies out of here. Y'all, sometimes when they start growing up and they look, you just got to put them out. You might not want to, but you got to put them out. And of course, I don't have enough space in here to give them anything larger. This is my laundry room. And so this is where they spent the first 17 days of their little lives. So far, they are all looking pretty good. The ones that we have left here, they keep tucking in that corner, but I'm going to move back there. Let me back up again. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to offend y'all. I'm sorry. All right, y'all. So that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to give you an update on the baby chicks. And somebody asked about Broody Mama Diaries. Well, guess what? I got one coming for you. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching Homestead Heart and following the journey of our American Bresse chicks. And yeah, these are our little breeding stock for our meat birds. You all, some of them will be, some of them will not be, because you know the actual hatch rate of the Splash American Bresse is not as good as the Black American Bresse, so it might not even be worth trying. Okay, but in any case, we're gonna try. We'll see what we get. We got incubators, so we'll just see what we get. Okay. So y'all, I think that's going to do it for this little update here. Going to get the chicken tractor ready to get them out. It's time for them to go. They got to get out. All right, y'all, that's going to do it. Thank you for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Didn't I ask you not to get up there? Could you get down? I'm going to bring the camera close to you. Thank you. Get down.